So, hi everyone, Umesh this side, and I also have Faiz with me. So, we are from the Silicon Partners, and we have been participating in UiPath AgentHack from the last 3 years. And we have the solution that we have submitted made it to the final round, and then and the solution that we submitted were also selected as a winner in all three participation that we had. So we'll be walking you through some of the tips and what we have been following. So before that, I would, Faiz, you want to introduce yourself as well?
Yeah, thank you, Umesh. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining this session. I'm sure this is going to be very helpful and very insightful for you. So I'm working as a RP technical consultant with the Silicon partner with the same company where Umesh is working. And we are the MVP and we are the three-time UiPath Hackathon champion. Yeah, thank you very much for joining.
All right. So I have shared my screen. Let me know once that is visible. So we have prepared few slides for you to walk you through some of the solutions. So the solutions that we have submitted and what made the difference, right? So we started participating in year 2022. We secured first position there. And then last year we secured second position in UiPath HyperHack. So talking about the submissions that we had, so each year basically we targeted different domain based on the guidelines, the rules that were defined for that particular HyperHack event. So in the first year, we targeted the healthcare logistics industry, and then in the next year, we targeted the NLP based models for email sorting. And then last year, since it was more focused on agentic automation, so we prepared a solution for enterprise grade agentic automation. So the aim, or I would say the common thread, as you can see, was mainly focused on the problem statement that we had, and then the solution that we built using UiPath's different tools, and how we integrated that with some of the innovative ideas, as well as some tools that makes the real difference. So in year 2022, so the submission, the idea was the Indian Blood Bank Network. So we'll be showing you a demo as well, because I guess we do not have any YouTube recording for this HyperHack. So we will be sharing the recording as well. And this will give you an idea how you can build your solution and add creativity to it. In year 2023, our solution was more focused on the email cluttering of the mailbox. Again, we added some of the innovative ideas and tools, and we'll show you that as well. Last year, our focus was on enterprise grade agents, and since the UiPath agent builder was not available during that time, so we build it using other available agents or using LLM models that are available for public. So this solution, we did not had UiPath agent builder back then, but we plan to migrate it to UiPath platform since it is now in GA. Right. So talking about the common practices that we have been following that made us the winner in the last 3 years was focusing on the business impact. So the idea is to get your idea shortlisted, right, for the hackathon or for agent hack as well. So you need to understand that the business idea, the business impact that your use case is going to make, it makes a lot of difference. So it has to be, so basically the idea that you are submitting, it should not be focused for a smaller, I would say, scale. It should be impactful, right, for a global audience as well. And then it should be aligned with the ongoing problems or pain areas across different industries. So you can pick any of the use case that you have, and the impact should, the idea should have an impact, a positive impact on the on social as well, right? And the next one is the creativity and innovation. So we have made sure that whatever solution that we are building has a creative touch to it, and we integrate the innovative technologies on our solutions. So we have followed this path. This made the real difference in all our solutions. So we will be showing you some of the, uh, uh, we will walk you through the steps as well, like what we have added, what we did differently, right? And then adherence to guidelines as well. So this is the key point, because your idea will be shortlisted if you are following the guidelines, right? If you are following the rules. If you do not follow the rules that are there available on the forum, right, on the Agent Hack page, the chances are that your idea might not get shortlisted, right? So you must be you must go through all the guidelines that are there, understand it. And if you have any queries, right, you can also reach out to different channels that are there. You can post your queries to forum as well. And I think we also have an email address mentioned in the chat as well, that you can reach out to in case you have any questions, right, related to the guidelines or rules. Moving to uh, the the Agent Act page, right, the landing page, as you can see, the timeline is clearly mentioned in here, where the registration has already opened and the last date to submit your solution is 7th of July. So you still have a lot of time. So what we do is we focus one step at a time. So we don't actually create a final solution. We don't actually start creating a final solution at the beginning itself, right? So our focus is always to get shortlisted first, right? Once we get shortlisted, we still have some buffer time. As you can see, the evaluation time is this is where you can enhance your solution. You can add more innovations to it, right? So the idea is to get your idea shortlisted first, put your all your effort to create or build a solution, have a business use case defined, and follow all the rules that are there. Make sure that you put very detailed description to your problem statement, to your solutions that you're using, and the different technology stack that you're using. So once you do that, once your idea is shortlisted, you can work in the background, because if you once you get the access as well, right? So on through UiPath Labs, you can definitely add more creative touch to it. You can add more innovations to it. If your idea is not shortlisted, you have put all your effort to create a solution which is not yet completed, right? And you submit it, the chances are that your idea might not be get shortlisted, or you have not focused on the idea, but you have focused on the solution part of it at the beginning. So make sure that you focus on the idea itself, focus on the various tools that you're going to use, right? So focus on the first step. And then once your idea is shortlisted, prepare a solution, add more creative and innovative touch to it, right? So you will get a lot of time to work or enhance your solution. And then you can prepare for the final as well, for the finale, where you can prepare some presentation, you can prepare some good recording as well, right? So also, I will also show you the different, so as you can see, right? So these are the three different solutions that we have submitted in the last 3 years. And starting with the blood bank network. So as you can see, so we have been following a structured approach from the day one. So we have a very well defined approach where we keep everything ready for the solution submission, for the idea submission, right? So everything has to be structured, because that will give you more time to focus on the idea itself and the solution, right? If you don't have a structured approach, you might uh, deviate from what is needed, right? And as you can see, for the other solutions as well, we have been following the structured approach, where we have the PPT created, we have the PDD created, we have the demo recording created as we build the solution, the different workflows. We always keep the modular approach so that it becomes easy to work on different parts and not working on one single workflow, and where the changes might take some time to, as well as the testing as well, right? So different components. So we have been following this so that it becomes easier to track and have more focus on the idea, right? So as you can see, so whatever integrations that we are using, we make sure that we have everything available in a structured format so that it becomes easier for us to build the solution, focus more on the business idea and the solutions as well. So with that, I'll let Faiz walk you through to one of the use case that for which we were the first prize winner in the global hyper hack that happened in the year 2022. And I'll also, before this, I'll also show you what uh, so whatever I have mentioned, right? So we submitted a demo recording and we submitted a presentation as well, like for the idea submission. And so there is a lot of difference, but so I'll show you that as well. So as you can see, so initially our idea was to uh, create a solution for blood bank network. Then later on, we added a lot of new features to it. We added some innovative uh, ideas. So that included cancer prediction, that included other ML-based integrations as well. And as you can see in the slide, right? So it has to be, so basically your problem statement and proposed solutions, it should be well structured, well defined, because that will uh, provide more clarity to the judges what your problem statement is, what your use case is, and what are the solutions that you are going to provide. And try to add more data to it, like what the problem statement actually is, along with some references, some supporting data, right? So that it becomes easier to understand, yes, that this is something uh, uh, an actual problem statement, and yes, the solution that we are building is definitely gonna solve this pain area, right? So make sure that you mention that as well in your solution or your proposed solution. All right. So as you can see, right, so this was a proposed solution, and then on top of it, we added few more uh, integrations. So with that, I'll let Faiz explain what the complete solution is, and then we can let me just show if we have that. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, if you need any help with your ideas or what practice to follow, you can always reach out to us on the chat as well. And we will also be sharing our LinkedIn uh, profile so that in case you want to connect after the session and if you need any help, we'll be happy to help you there as well. So I'll hand it over to Faiz to explain one of the solutions that submitted.
Yeah, hi. Thank you so much, Umesh, for covering all these detail, like how we can start. Maybe you can pause this video. We can just cover the little background, like how we have started and how we have built this solution, because it was the first hackathon we have participated, right, in 2022. So yeah, thank you everyone once again, and I'm sure you are enjoying the sessions because of what we have presented in the last 3 years. We are going to go over in front of you the actual solutions, means how we have built this solution, what technology and the tools we have leveraged during this presentation and the throughout this development. So we back in 2022 we have started with a very basic idea. So started with Umesh, myself, and Nishan Banka. So we all three participated. Every year we all three participated with one team, and different team also participated every year from the TSP as well. Not the single team. Like we every year we are participated with the team name, and that is the Silicon Robots, Silicon Robot 2.0, and last year we have participated with Silicon Robot 3.0. So the like Rohit said, like you the team name should be the very meaningful, and it can be anything. You all can decide like what the team name can be. You can Google it. You can bring your own names as well. So, like I said, we have started back in 22 with very basic idea. There we have to cover the blood bank issues in India. So, what we have seen, we have collected some data from the government websites to see like what are the challenges we are facing during the if the blood is required. So, how we can reach out to anyone? We have the website, the government website, but everybody is not connected. So, we have created these solutions and bring to the larger community of this UiPath so that everybody can see like this will also can be built with the help of UiPath solution. In back in 2022, there was very limited solutions to integrate with the UiPath apps. So we first thing, like if you are going to start any of the hackathon, right, and you are choosing any of the category, first choose the right team, like who can help, and choose your team from your organization to select like who has the expertise in UI, who has the expertise in UiPath tools like ML model, agentic automation, and other tools, and who has the best knowledge in presenting the presenting the solutions and preparing the slides and PPTs and demo recordings and all. Decide the team. Like I said, we can participate in four members, three members, and two. Like, but I would recommend participating a group member, so that it will be easy, not difficult for you to build a concrete solution which will help the entire community. And this time we are going to cover the agentic automations, right? So we have started with a basic idea. There we have discussed and we have created a wireframe. Like there at that time we have the option like UiPath apps. You can integrate with different technologies, different platform. But yeah, you can cover most of the UiPath tools. Like it said, Rohit walk you through. Like you can choose any of the UiPath tool and any other tools integrate with the UiPath ecosystem, so that everybody can see like this can also be possible with the help of Salesforce and SAP and different technologies. So you can think differently. First, draw your solutions into the paper or into the UiPath apps or into the UiPath forms or any of the UI applications, and decide like you set the timeline first. Like you have to think about your solutions and the possibilities to build. So take your time, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days, to decide what is the solution and how it is easy or it is difficult to achieve during this deadline or the timeline. So it will be easy for you to start with analysis, then start with wireframing, then you can start building the solution and divide your task. Like one of your team member is working on the UI components, right? Another is working on your technical side of it, and another is working on the business side of it. Like they are preparing the PPT demo and all. Decide your task, start working, and you can connect daily with your team so that it will be easy to see the progress, like how you are progressing throughout these yeah, hackathons, right? So that you can connect regularly to see the achievements and to see the progress, right? And start with a small idea, not to bring the entire into the one solution. Like you have a deadline to submit your idea till 7th of July. You can bring your idea, like start with the easy one. You can start with the easy one, then the complex one. If it is not possible to build till 7 July, but you have the time between 7 July to 25th of I think 5th of August, right? So during this time, don't wait for your finalist name. You can continue work on your solutions. Don't wait for like your name is coming to your finalist name or not. The solution you are building, it will take some time, right? So continue building your solution. Don't wait for the finalist. And you can, like Umesh has walked you through, you have to prepare and you have to follow the standard what UiPath expecting, right? So you can create a multiple folder. This time I'm not sure how UiPath is going to accept the your solution, because this time they are providing the UiPath labs. There you can build your solution, and the real time you can run the solution in front of the larger community or the jury members, right? So make sure you have the proper solution, PDD, PPT, demo recording, any of the studio web solutions. So make sure it should be available, and follow the best practices as well, because you are team also see like how you have built the solution is not have you followed the best practices as well or not. So you have to follow all the best practices, and create all the folder structure what you Umesh has shown you, like starting from 1 to 10, any of the folder. Like if you have 5 folder, you can create 5 only. uh, Create a root folder with your project name and team name. Then under this root folder, you can get subfolder with the PPT, PDD, demo recording, and all. Once you are done, keep adding these folder, the solution which is ready. Like if your PPT is ready, you can move into your folder so that everybody can see, and share your folder with all your team members so that everybody can aware, like this has been completed and this is in the progress, right? Create a task so that you have enough time to complete your task on your time. And I know like you all are working with the organization, and couple of you are not working on the organization, but yeah, if you're working with the organization, I'm sure like you don't have much time to work on your weekdays, right? So spare your weekend times for this hackathon. It's a global hackathon. Like if you want to win, so you have to sacrifice something, right? So you can build your solutions, and you can sacrifice some your weekend, because your company, maybe if your company is allowed to work on your weekdays too, yeah, feel free to work on your weekdays as well. So you can see the solution in front of the screen. So we started with the basic ideas to collect all the blood banks stored into the UiPath data services. And if anyone is required the blood, they can come on this page and locate the donor. And once provide their detail, maybe Umesh, we can now we can place this video.
Okay, so I'll just close this and launch it again. I think seems to be some issue with the clear voice.
Yeah, you can see all the data which is coming real time from the government website. So we have used the API to get these data at the real time. And then in this screen, you can zoom in, zoom out, and send all the detail to your email address and copy and send your email account, right? Or maybe send to your mobile number. So here you can see we are filtering like in which state we are required this blood and the blood type, right? Once I filter, click on search button, it will get all the data from the government website and will populate it here in this table format, and it will be easy for you to send this data into your email or your mobile number. And you can see the type of blood is available in your state or in your city. You can send this detail to your email account by providing this detail. So this solution we have submitted in back in 2022, but yeah, this year you have to think differently in the enterprise level. So we have built the solution in this category of healthcare. And there we have given the options to export this data into the PDF and Excel format. Once you hit the send email, it will send the email along with your attachment. It can be Excel and PDF, and both can be. So like I said, we have started the basic idea of blood bank. Later, we have converted with the UiPath AI ML capabilities. There we have used the machine learning model to predict the pneumonia. So we have used the publicly available data set that is called Kaggle. There we have downloaded all the X-ray report, and we'll pass this X-ray report. You can see the report, it is here, exported into the PDF and Excel format. So yeah, like I said, we downloaded the dataset from Kaggle, passing into the UiPath ML model to predict whether the patient is having the pneumonia or not. So these we have converted later. We have started with this basic idea, submitted to the UiPath team for the finalists. And during this time, we are working on the AI ML model because we have enough time, right? 20 or 25 days. During this time, you can utilize this time to make it more robust by integrating different technologies. And technology can be anything, whether it is feasible with the help of UiPath, APIs or the GUI, or in any integration services. You can see all the solution in the PPT. We also have included these screenshot in the PPT as well. Yeah, Umesh, over to you. Thank you.
Sure, sure. Thanks, Faiz. So I'll also give you a glimpse of some of the creative ideas or innovative integrations that we did. So in the year, as Faiz mentioned, right, in the initial year we added API integration to fetch the real-time data, and then we added AI/ML integration as well for cancer prediction, for pneumonia prediction, right? And in the next year, as you can see, we enhanced the app version. As you can see, we added more. So as you can see, right? So GIF is there, which is running. So it should the solution that you are building should make a difference when you're presenting it to the jury in the final round. But before that, as we already mentioned, that your idea has to be the key differentiator, because that will help you get your idea shortlisted. And then you can work on the solution, and then you can add more capabilities to it. You can add more features to your solution around that business use case that you have submitted, right? And then similarly, in the year, so in this one, we added a Django server as well for integration with Google for login into the email account, because it was not available back then. So a lot of innovative features that we added out of the box, which was not available, right? And then even in the year 2022, uh, so we added support for web chat as well, which was not available back then. And then one of the, so we plan to have it open for public, because we did not had any UiPath public app back then. So this idea gave the solution that we provided gave an idea that we can make public app as well, right? So as you can see, right, so we have added more features to our solutions once our idea was shortlisted. And even in the last year, so our focus was more on the enterprise agent. So there were different categories. So every year there will be different categories for you to choose from. And based on the category, you can work on the business idea that you have. So these are some of the solutions that we built right in the past few years. We integrated different applications, SAP, Salesforce, in the last solution, last year solution, as well as Oracle integration. So, and it has to be a working solution. So it should not be a prototype, because if you submit a prototype, that means your idea you have not given a foolproof solution. It's not. It's just a prototype, right? It's just not the working solution. So make sure that you create a working solution along with all the resources that are available. Make sure everything is available for juries to review your code, and so that will give you an edge, right? And also, I will walk you through some of the other steps or I would say tips that can help you uh, as you build your solution and as you finalize your idea, right? So you can go through the FAQs that are available for AgentHack, right? So you can find a lot of already some questions that you might get some answers from the FAQs section itself. And then if you feel like you are unable to think of any good use case or business use case, you can check on the forum how other people are submitting their solutions, right? You can get help from this. Maybe this will give you some idea that uh, what should be uh, the use case, right? So this will also give you some idea, but I would not suggest you to follow this. Follow the others approach. I mean, bring your own
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, it's
Bring
in the
your,
use case repository, Umesh, not
yeah,
here. So you can just go to forum use case repository. You'll find some use cases there.
right. So
There
yeah,
people will ask questions. So in case you have any questions regarding the hyperhack, you can just post it over here in this thread. I have
yes,
pasted the link of that in the chat. So someone will address you over here. Otherwise, if you want to refer use cases, just go on UiPath forum and just look at the use case repository. You'll find
right,
a lot of agentic use cases over there.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I think that was it from our side as well. So I hope we were able to give you some tips, some suggestions that you can follow, and that will help you get your idea shortlisted, and then create a more innovative solution as well. during your evaluation time, the buffer time that you have.
Any questions, guys? Feel free to unmute and ask. We have mission Faiz. We'll stay for some more time.
So,
So I have a question on the timeline itself. So after Faiz and Umesh have talked, so I was just considering if I submit an idea today and if it gets shortlisted, so I have time to finish my solution till July 7th, or I can still extend it till July 25th or July 24th.
Sorry, can you repeat? I missed the question.
Okay, so what I was asking is if I have submitted an idea and it gets shortlisted, then I have time to finish the solution, build and properly finish the solution by July 7th, or I can still.
No. So you have to complete your solution submission, everything by July 7th. The July 7th is the final submission. So any improvement that you want to do should happen before that. So on July 7th, we'll close everything, and on 8th onwards, we'll start the evaluation.
Okay, so my deadline is till July 7th only.
Yes.
Deadline for submission is July.
Then for submission of the solution, not just the idea. Idea you can submit today and get access so that you can start building on the solution.
Right.
So
And
I
then
have
meanwhile, you
time.
can enhance your solution as after you submit.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Actually, in 2024, it was a different one. So once you submit your idea, you have enough time to complete your solution. But this time, UiPath have given the enough time for you to build the solution. You have till July, means you have 1 month and 1 week, right? To build and submit a solution. Last week, the last year, they have given the options like once you submit your idea, you have enough time till the finalist announcement. Once the finalist is announced, you have some time to complete your solution, because at that time you are building the solution on your own machine. This time, UiPath is giving you the UiPath Labs access to build the solutions. And the timeline is very, you can see the 1.5 month is from till date here.
I hope you have enough time. I mean, we still have over a month to go. So brainstorm. I would suggest don't spend too much time in finalizing your initial idea. Just if you have even a rough crude pitch with you, just go ahead and submit that. And if you have multiple, go ahead and submit multiple ideas as well. Once you get the access to the labs, you can then keep improving whatever you had in place. So don't spend too much time in cooking up that idea, which ideas can always change. Okay, cool. Anything else? If not, we can wrap up. Stop recording.